country. Young Voices contributor Daniel Martino emigrated from Venezuela in 2016 and joins us now. It's good to see you this morning. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me, Jillian.
Of course. Okay, so you have quite a story. I mean, you came here in 2016. You talk about more than half of Venezuelans having a college degree. 1 in 5 have a graduate degree. You being one of them, you're getting your PhD right now. Tell me how coming here has changed your life, but doing it the right way.
Yeah, well, look, in Venezuela, I was afraid for my life everywhere I walked. Just crime in Caracas, the city I was from, is one of the highest in the planet. We're talking about a murder rate where tens of thousands of people die every year in Venezuela out of homicide. The government kills thousands of people randomly and their political opponents. And then we're talking about massive shortages of everything. This thing that some Americans are experiencing right now with gas stations was the everyday life in Venezuela for absolutely every single good that you have to buy. So it was not a bearable life. And America is a totally different country, right? It's a country where a lot of people, obviously not everybody, and that's why we're here and talking about this, but a lot of people love their freedoms, support the Constitution, and that's what I love about this country.
But you know the argument that, anybody who shows up at the border, just everybody shouldn't be let in. You have to be able to do it and go through the process and do it the right way. So what would you say to your fellow Venezuelans who are trying to come to America right now?
Well, let's understand something first. The border is closed legally. When people say that the border is closed, they mean that they're not being let in legally anybody. So even if you have a visa to come in legally to the United States, you cannot cross the U.S.-Mexico border because the U.S. government has not opened it. Joe Biden has not opened it for legal crossings. So what are people seeking asylum going to do? They're going to cross it illegally. That's just the common sense thing for their families, right? And that's why you see so many Venezuelans who just cross the Rio Grande and then just present themselves to authorities. They're not trying to sneak into the country. They're trying to do it the right way, but the U.S. government is not letting them. That's the problem.
What would be your message to Joe Biden, to the president?
My message to Joe Biden is that we have in the United States a fantastic system that is done with refugees from socialist countries, specifically from Cuba, where they're let in legally. It's an orderly process. They're checked in, and after 1 year staying in the United States, they can obtain legal permanent residence. Why shouldn't we have the same system with Venezuela, as a country that is by all means controlled by Cuba, and a country where people are highly educated and coming to the United States being productive? Census data shows that not only are they highly educated, they live in southern Florida, they vote Republican, they are integrated into American society. There's really no reason to fear the Venezuelans in themselves. I think that what we need to do is just try to have an orderly legal process. And this administration has not changed the policies to have that. They should change that.